Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to the Morales Mingle. And here on Facebook Live, we're also on YouTube Live as well, too. I'm Gabe Gonzales here, Morales Junior High Parent Liaison, and I'll let Mrs. Barbara Chase introduce herself today.
Hi, everyone. I'm Mrs. Barbara Chase. I am one of the family and student support counselors, and I am actually home right now because I was quarantined this week. So I am joining you from my dining room.
Thank you very much. Welcome, everybody. First off, we got a busy slate today with a lot of things to talk about. We're going to go over our Coyote level pack because that's an important thing that we want to do, and we want to make sure that everybody sees to that and follows along with what they have to say. And we all have a shared responsibility to minimize this virus and the infections on our campus. We want to keep those to zero, but it's probably impossible to do that. But we want to do that as best as I can to do our part, and we do that by wearing our face covering. Wash our hands as much as possible, use sanitizer, and then check yourself too if you've been home. I know last week I was feeling under the weather. I had to get checked, but I went and got tested, so I was good, so I was able to return back. But if you do feel sick, stay home. We want you to not be on campus if you're feeling sick because we never know. We just want to keep everybody safe and also keep yourself safe. And thank you guys for doing all that, and we hope you follow that every day, students and parents. Just remind your kids to follow the Coyote level pack. They're aware of it.
Definitely. Well, I'm glad that you're feeling better.
I am. I was good. It was just I was out for like a day. I was good.
'Tis the season for sickness, that
It
keeping
is.
ourselves, hygiene is really important, washing our hands and hand sanitizer and all that stuff. So parents, we wanted to make sure that you were reminded of the fact that we have the upcoming deadline for the virtual model change. And so for the learning model change, excuse me. So if you are interested in changing your child's model from either face-to-face to virtual or from virtual to face-to-face, the deadline is other way, this way. Nope, that way. There we go. It's so weird working in like a mirror. Okay, so the learning model change is next Tuesday, December 15th. So if you want to change the mode in which your child is currently learning, then please do so by December 15th. If you are not making any changes, then you don't have anything to do.
Yeah, that's awesome. That's a big thing too. I believe the learning model change. I know some parents are worried and stuff, but also too, just so you know, parents, we would like to have your kid on campus. We
Definitely.
do everything we can here to sanitize things. I mean, the janitors are just doing an amazing job of doing that daily and constantly. I see them walking around with sanitizer, giving out wipes. I see the kids wearing their face masks. So, we're trying to keep it there, and we definitely want you here because we want to see your face.
Definitely. And, Gabe, too, I have talked to so many students who, there are pros and cons to both, but the majority of students I've talked with, they talk about how learning is so much different when they're in their classroom with their teachers and with their peers. And so, it's just, we are taking every precaution we can to make sure that our classrooms and our campuses are safe for our teachers and staff and students. So hopefully we will be seeing a lot more faces on campus soon.
Yeah, for sure. And just don't get this wrong, parents. We definitely respect your decision, and we're not going to try to do. But, this is just our thoughts, our opinions on it. We definitely would like you on campus because I know my daughter was on a quarantine for a little bit, and just, it's just tough because we're asking, 12 and 13, 14-year-olds to be at home or be responsible for their learning and stuff like that. And it's got to be tough on them. It's a lot of pressure on them. And I'm sure they're not as equipped as, us as adults that we know to do things like that. So, right. But of course, we respect your decision, and we want you to just pick what you feel is best for your family.
Definitely.
Yeah, and moving on. So, folks, it is Wednesday, so the day after, every Tuesday, we got to remember those UCISD meal kits. We want you to, they're free school meals available to all enrolled students, and weekly distribution is Tuesdays. So on Tuesdays, we have the lunch lady sitting outside, waiting there for you to get the food that we have to offer. And you can also visit www.uvalde.nutrislice.com to download the app, and you can also order online. So once again, that website is scrolling right underneath me. You can see it, www.uvalde.nutrislice.com. And those meal kits are available every Tuesday from 7 a.m. to 2 p.m. on your campus, on your kids' campus.
Excellent. Yes. And so we also wanted to make sure that everyone is aware we do have some upcoming basketball games. Yay! Finally, some basketball games going on. So we have the Coyotes versus Pearsoll at home. And we have away, we have the Lobos are playing Pearsoll at Pearsoll. So please remember, parents, that all home games will be held at Uvalde High School. Please also remember that there are only 4 fans per player that are allowed to attend the home games, but only 2 per player for the away games. So again, if you have any questions about any of the athletics, please contact Miss Annette Cardenas over at the athletic department.
Awesome. Thanks, Barbara. Moving on, we got a couple of events that we want to have, and specifically, parents, these events are specifically for you guys, not the students. You know, we want to, because we do here, we want to know about it, and we want to hear, help support you and stuff. And one of the classes we got coming up is the ADHD support group, which I believe Mrs. Chase is heading up that one. So she gives a lot of great information. If you're curious about ADHD or you want some tips, pointers, I know I do, because I'm ADHD myself. I could probably help myself out. But look, it's virtually, so you don't have to come in, and that's December 7th from 6 to 7. And you can contact me at 591-2980, and my extension is 6252, and we can get you signed up for that. It's a great group. You get a lot of great information. I mean, Barbara, let us know about a little bit about that.
Definitely. Okay, so the ADHD support group, we have some parents who have students who have already been diagnosed, and what we usually do is just talk about kind of what's relevant as what's happening in their families' lives and their students' lives at school, at home, and we're a network so that we can help each other out, because we've all been through different stages of ADHD. Some people have newly been diagnosed or in the process of being diagnosed. Some people, you know, like myself, my one son was diagnosed at the age of 4. So it's been 10 years that I have been learning and, you know, trying to navigate the world of ADHD at home and at school. So we all bring our own unique experiences and knowledge to each other. We often also have a specific title or a specific, you know, aspect of ADHD that we talk about. That's sort of the focus for the week. And we usually decide that the week before, because it's just, like I said, I want to bring whatever is relevant and what is going to be the most helpful to parents at the time. So we actually meet every other Thursday. So our next meeting will be next Thursday, December 17th at 6 o'clock. I do send out an email invite because we do it through Google Meets. So I send out the invite Thursday, late afternoon usually. That way, if there's anybody who wants to join or might possibly be interested or available to join, we send the link out. And if you're interested, please, you can contact Gabe, and he can get your information on that list, and we'll get it to you. And if for some reason you can't attend and you would like some of the information, I always have links to websites or articles or things that I generally share during our meeting. And so I'd be more than happy to forward that on to you. But yes, for right now, until we're cleared to be together in person, we meet virtually every other week. We won't meet over the Christmas holiday, but when we come back, we'll start meeting up again. Also, I usually try to send out on Mondays of that week what we'll be talking about a little bit more. So a little quick, 45-second message about this is what we're doing, and that I hope to see you there. So that's our support group in a nutshell.
That's awesome. That sounds like a great group. I mean, parents, we don't have all the answers, and we don't even begin to know that we have all the answers. So getting any type of support is great for us.
Yes.
Speaking of supports, we also have grandparents raising children. I know there's a few of you out there. It's definitely probably not easy. I'm not a grandparent, so I don't know. I can't tell you from personal experience. But I'm sure it's like with the ADHD group, any information, any help that we can get to help raise our kids, whoever that is, raising them, it would be beneficial to all of us, to you as a parent or as a guardian, and the children will also benefit from it as well, too. So that grandparents raising children, so that's December 16th from 5:45 to 7 p.m. And you can contact me as well, too, and we'll get you signed up. So we want you to be there if you can. I'm going to be sending out an email here soon to get some invites to some grandparents that are raising their children, their kids' children, or whoever's children. And we want you to come out and support that and get some information, and we're here to support you. So that's December 16th at 5:45 to 7 p.m. And you can contact me at 591-2980. And my extension is 6252. So give me a call. I'd love to sign you up if you're interested. And let's continue on. Let's see what else we got going on here, going on in the school.
I think real quick, we just wanted to say hi again to the Facebook world and everybody who's watching out there, to please, we really appreciate you attending, and we really appreciate you sharing what we share. So please hit that like button, hit the share button, and also comment. We really want to connect with you, the parents. So please, we, even if it's after the fact, after this is ended, comment, and we will get to your questions and your comments, because we want to bring you whatever is relevant and what information you'd like. So if you have questions or comments, please do so in that comment section below. We wanted to talk about the iPads. It seems like everyone has gotten their iPads and it is working out fabulously. However, there are sometimes some iPad issues. So parents, if your child is having iPad issues, you or your child can email ipad@uvaldecisd.net and just type in the email, in the body of the email, what sort of issues you're having, what sort of technology issues there are, and somebody will get with you and help troubleshoot, whether it's like lost or forgotten the login information, if it's connecting to one of the sites that are being utilized through the classes. You just send that email to ipad@uvaldecisd.net. And someone will get back to you and help you, like I said, troubleshoot, problem solve that situation. And I know we talked earlier about, the Coyote and Lobo Pact and the importance of making sure that things are clean and that we sanitize, and the hygiene for ourselves. But it is also really important to clean and sanitize your iPad. So Mrs. Menchaca has made this incredible video that is very simple, on simple ways and ways to remedy at home and sanitize your iPad. So I believe we have that ready to go. Mr. Torres? That's awesome. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Mrs. Menchaca, for making that incredible video, that very quick, simple tutorial. It is so important that we keep everything sanitized and clean, for our germs. But also, the screen is a lot easier to see and navigate when you're trying to do your schoolwork, and you have fingerprints all over it. So, and just make sure everything's powered down before you clean, and make sure you spray that paper towel and not directly onto the surface of your device.
That is awesome. That's a great video, Ms. Menchaca. Good job on that one. I mean, I never even thought about trying to. I mean, I guess I haven't really cleaned my computer or iPad, but that's a good one. I'm gonna go home to Walmart today and get me that stuff so I can make that happen. But moving on, this is a pretty important, parents. So pay attention. We are having a new learning management system that's going to debut, and I know Mr. Harrell on his every Friday he sends out a little video, just kind of gives you updates and stuff. That we are changing the learning management system, and it's called Schoology. You're going to be hearing a lot about that in the next few weeks, and that's something that all Uvalde CISD is going to be switching to. And we actually have a video here as well, too, of Dr. Harrell explaining a little bit about that.
Parents, in the next few days and next few weeks, you'll be hearing about a new learning model system that we'll be rolling out. It's called Schoology. Your kids may have already heard of it through their teachers, but it's a learning management system where you'll find all of your child's learning needs, where their homework will be placed, communication between the school and you, between the teacher and you. The Google Suite will be housed here. Freckle Math will be housed here. So it's going to be an all-encompassing, kind of an umbrella of all our learning tools that we use in the district, and communication and grades. So hopefully it will be a tool that you'll find very useful and that much more efficient. Only one place you'll need to go to find out information about homework, grades, Freckle Math, Google Suite, classroom assignments that are due. It should all be right there. There'll be more information coming through video, through newsletters. So this will roll out in January. When we come back to school, we'll be using Schoology as the learning management tool and system in our district.
That's awesome. That sounds like a great, instead of having a bunch of different things in different places, I think streamlining it and get it all together in one place is going to make a lot of parents' lives and kids' lives a lot easier. And it just sounds cool. I mean, I know I was getting some information about it where you can actually see the assignment and see what your student actually did for their assignment and what they actually turned in, instead of just knowing, yes, they turned it in, or no, they didn't turn it in. And I think that is that's wonderful, because I know that's going to help me out as a parent for sure.
Oh yeah, the whole accountability, when kids are like, oh yeah, I did it, I turned it in. And then you can go and you can look and like, oh, really? This is what you turned in? Like, or you didn't fill it out. You put your name on it, but that's about it. Okay, come on, we gotta, get going here on this stuff. So
yeah,
I think that's great. Awesome. I mean, we talk about all the time, communication, and this is just another way that the school district is just embracing, communicating, and making sure parents are, aware of everything and stuff like that. So I know as a parent, I really appreciate that.
Oh yeah, me too. For real, as putting on my parent hat, that makes me very happy. And so yeah, folks, parents, the letter will be coming out sometime next week, so just be on the lookout for that. But it's Schoology is the name of it, and just be on the lookout for it. It's going to be a good thing for all of us.
Yeah, sure. And hopefully we'll have more information next week.
Yeah, for sure. I think that's what Dr. Harrell said, and it's going to be coming out, videos, letters, everything. So just be aware of that, parents. And speaking of parents, I think we have a couple of parent shout outs, or a parent shout out from Mr. Abel Granados. He's the band teacher, and his parent shout out today is for Miss Loretta Dalrymple. She's the mother of varsity band tuba player Connor Dalrymple. And Ms. Dalrymple is very supportive of Connor in his tuba studies, and that is exactly the type of parent that helps out our band program thrive from year to year. So thank you very much, Mrs. Loretta Dalrymple. You got a big shout out this week, and good job with Connor. That's awesome. Awesome. Yeah. And so I think we're actually running out of time here. We went a little bit over today, but that's all right. We had some important information to give you, and we're glad you got it. So remember Schoology, the iPads, and also you can always go back and watch this video if you'd like to. And thanks for supporting us here on the Morales Mingle on Facebook. And remember to like our Morales Junior High Facebook page. You can also subscribe to our YouTube channel. And that YouTube channel is under Coyote Pride, and it's got all kinds of great videos that will be posted throughout the district. And also follow us on Twitter at Morales Junior High, and join us weekly on Wednesdays at noon. All right, folks, we appreciate you. We'll see you.
Bye. See you next week.